So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, it's gone in! And there you have it. Just try taking that one in. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Yeah, Javier Zanetti, he goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
And here's Rooney. Threads one in. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Nicely spread. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out to the right. He's in space and looking for options.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rooney goes short. Pinches it off him. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Perez going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's found a way through. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That has not gone well. And here's Maradona. That is a brilliant interception. Well, they could break here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Crunching tackle. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Darren Fletcher plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. No, that was never going to make it. Schneider, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Knocks it into space, and the through ball. There's no flag. Takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Scholes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Rooney with the short one. Oh, this looks sharp. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Zanetti has it in a wide position. Zanetti delivers. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's Rooney! Yoro does really well to win the ball there. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, what has happened here? Played into the box. There's the shot! They've scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Van Nistelrooy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through, and that has put paid to that. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Perez aims beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
It's a promising position. He's found some space. He gets big! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Van Nistelrooy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They're up to 5 corners now. Rooney plays it short. Oh, that's neat. Robson proves just a little bit too strong. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, such a clever touch. And this is Van Nistelrooy! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got...
And we've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we're underway again. Now it's Batistuta. And he's intervened well there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And the shot! No mistake! The second half sparked straight into life. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Perez is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Robson. And that could set him on his way. Van Nistelrooy! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Van Nistelrooy really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Pass is just off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Perez. He's got away. Great run on the overlap here. Looks across and plays it in. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's looking wide. Roberto Carlos aimed in towards the centre. Nice sequence of passes, this. Some really good ball movement. Great chance! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And the shot! They've scored! And they're back in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he's been shifted off it. Robson. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Good running, strong and purposeful. Great ball, and he shoots! They've done it! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club. That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
So the manager could make a change for the first time in the game here. So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Matheus Cunha.
Number 11, Matheus Cunha. Number 6.
And he was alert to it.
Number 21,
Perez.
Owen.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Schneider. Can he get on the end of this? Baron. Batistuta. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's managed to get free. Crossed into the box. Can he finish? It's in! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And it's been taken short. Oh, well played. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Perez. And here's the chance to counter. Ferdinand. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, he's been... And a chance! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads.
Can he finish? And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So now the difference is 3. It's a good spell of possession, this. And it's Perez. Now it's Owen. He's shifting through the gears here. Closing in on goal. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking to play him in. He's in space and looking for options. That's very neat. And it's Rooney. Oh, easy pickings there. He has found the way through. Oh, well played, well played. That has been knocked clear. Oh, a delicate chip through. Neatly clipped into space. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Saka. Quality ball. Best. Tries a shot! It's there! The breakthrough strike!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Arsenal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Vieira. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Rooney. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta running with the ball. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And this is Van Nistelrooy. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Ronaldinho. And here's Mbappe. No, again there's no way through. The ball has bounced loose now. Roberto Carlos. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And they've got rid. Roberto Carlos. Looking for the run.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the move...
Best! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's in a great position here. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Always onto this. Well timed, excellent interception. It could be in here. And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Neymar with the short one. Neymar picked out brilliantly. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance. And Batistuta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, what has happened here? Yoro with the clearance. Scholes. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Shot a goal! Still just a single goal between the sides. Short changes him with that pass. Saka. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gives it back, played out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Goes for a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Great vision. Robson is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Neymar. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That really is quite fabulous. All his... Takes a shot! He scores! And they get themselves in front! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
10, Brian
So we have a breakthrough.
Number
Now, how will
18,
things develop from here?
Scholes. Number 8, Rooney. Number 24.
It's a poor throw that, picked
Fletcher.
off with relative
Coming on the
ease.
field.
Vieira.
Number 99.
Can he get it
Andy
through?
Cole.
Yoro can get it
Number
clear.
6.
No foul, says the referee.
Number 11.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now he's off and running. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cleared without complication. And it's Bergkamp. Threads one in. And this is Perez. Here it is, crossed in. And it's hoisted clear.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, that is... Decent chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Works it forward. Harrison gets over and intercepts. Best. Now, can they get him away? Can he latch on to this? He's picked his way through. That's an excellent interception. Bergkamp. Baron, and that has left him in a heap. Beckham, and it's Perez. Oh, super find. He shoots! Goal! With so little time left, grandstand finish! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
He's got away. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Lovely bit of skill. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Scholes is the name on everybody's lips. Hardly a surprise when you're making your 500th appearance. Quite something, Jim Beglin.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for oh so long. His durability and his mental strength have been a constant, and I wish him all the luck today.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Soboslai gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
O'Shea. Van Bouten. McTominay.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No, he's not getting past him there. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's McTominay. He's in plenty of space here. Takes a shot! Goal! There is the breakthrough!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's and the shot! Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. He is through here. And it's Messi. Driving through the middle. He has a look up. It's a really well-measured ball.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Rooney. And he's picked it up out wide. Tries to play it through. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rooney. Scholes. And it's Messi. Beckham. Tries to pass it through. Ball driven towards... Up he goes! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Best. Good ball, good take. Van Bouten getting on for a third of the way through the game. And it's Xabi Alonso. Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. Roberto Carlos. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup for Xabi Alonso. Looking to play him in. And this is Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Best, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Szoboszlai.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Robson. Van Nistelrooy. McTominay.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rooney. And he has been fouled there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And no, that was never going to make it. McTominay. Xabi Alonso in acres of space out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Van Bouten. And it's McTominay. Over to the left.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Szoboszlai. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello attendees, this
It's
is
a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time
keep your
because in
eyes on
truth
your
they've
children
not
during
really
the
been
match
at it
at
so
all
far.
times.
If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your...
Szoboszlai! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Van Bouten. Messi. Xabi Alonso. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Great vision. Shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Looking for a runner. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And he's managed to gift it back. Has a look and plays it forward. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Van Nistelrooy, looking for the run, gets into some space. He's picked his way through, shapes to shoot! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. Hit into the middle. Oh, what a claw! Oh, he's hit the bar! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Beckham is one whose deliveries we all know about. Can he get it through? Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now, can they get him away? And that's put paid to a promising move. Roberto Carlos. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the finish! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Looking for options for movement. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Substitutions taking place.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Could move up a gear here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
McTominay. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Soboslai. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Beckham having a look. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Goes without saying, that was poor.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
think we're just about done here. And here's Owen. Veron. Cantona. McTominay can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
4 added minutes
There
has
will be
been indicated.
4 extra minutes. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Owen. Can he get on the end of this? Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that could well leave a mark. That's really well manoeuvred. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. This ended up in no man's land. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, this is certainly a man who can make all the difference.
King Eric, surely one of the greatest ever to grace the English game. And you've got to say that alongside his class...
Oh, shooting chance!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Zanetti gets rid without sophistication. Knocks it into space. Bale. It's Saka. Yaya Toure. Zanetti. Bale. Bale has it in a wide position. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
O'Shea. And it's Mazraoui. Robson. For O'Shea. Best. He's picked his way through. He's free, he has got space. Out of play for a goal kick. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Yaya Toure. Saka. Ferdinand. Zanetti. No goals as yet. This might spell danger. Pedri. He is through here. Saka proves just a little bit too strong. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Rooney can see things others simply cannot. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. Great chance! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Played out to the left flank. It'll be a throw-in. Saka is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Darren Fletcher. Ferdinand. And it's O'Shea. That's a throw. And it's Scholes. Bullet. Pedri. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. That's the throw. Best. And Darren Fletcher. Pedri. Looking for a runner. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Zanetti. Bale goes on a charge down the left. It's not an especially good pass, that. Zanetti. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Best is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ferdinand.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Bale. Bale goes on a run down the left wing. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And
a engrossing half, but we're still where we started,
Sure to put any
0-0.
litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
Here we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Cantona. Bale. Bale's cross. Up he goes! Off the post! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Robson. Rooney. Great vision. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ferdinand. Now he's off and running. He's in plenty of space here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Looking for the run. Best. And it's... There's the header! It's loose now and they want to get it... Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Rooney goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Pinches it off him. That'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. It's gone out for a throw-in. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Rooney. He's a sharp little ball here. And that was very necessary. Tries to play it through. And this is Rooney. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Yaya Toure. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Robson. And this is Rooney. And he thumps it clear. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Pullet. Tries to thread one through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's Pedri. Mazraoui attempts a clearance.
Manchester United really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And this is Rooney. And the shot! He scores! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitution on the field, number 9, Van Nistelrooy.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 18,
so we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Coming on the field, number 21, Owen.
Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nice control.
Number 11,
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Darren Fletcher. Pullet. And here's Rooney. Played out wide.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's in space and looking for options. Some excellent tackling here, and that one shapes to shoot! He's got it all! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And he's done it again, he's got his second. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rooney absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ferdinand. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Platini.
Such good technique.
He's picked his way through. This looks promising, and he's certainly onside here. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Cantona. Maldini is onto this. Oh, well played, well played. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, there is the unmistakable figure of the charismatic Eric Cantona. Poet, philosopher, player extraordinaire. Perhaps one of the most compelling characters ever to grace a football field.
Yeah, and don't forget, an inspirational leader too, who always rose to the occasion. And he'll have a busy game being both the team's engine and leading the attack.
Never to be forgotten. Now it's Cruyff. Scholes. Aims beyond the defence. That's going up front in a hurry. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Best, very much a man of this moment.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Van Nistelrooy. Gattuso. Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Maldini. Front-footed pressing going on here. Rooney. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Scholes. Picked out brilliantly. Chance, surely! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Vieira conjures time and space where few can. O'Shea wins the duel this time. Darren Fletcher, best. Now this could be a chance. Vieira.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Robson. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Platini, Cantona.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Darren Fletcher. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Robson. Really fierce, close defending. Looking for options for movement. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Robson. And it's Scholes. And he's well positioned here. And that interception, what Scholes! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rooney with the short one. Big chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Scholes. He's in a good position here. Oh, super ball. There's the shot! And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Cantona. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Platini has a look and plays it forward. Tries to play it through. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vieira. Platini.
Well, you don't get much time on the ball, even in these areas.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's chosen to go back. Platini. Platini providing an outlet on that flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vieira. Platini picks it up out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Van Nistelrooy. Robson is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Shot at goal! He scores! And finally, he has breathed life into the game.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Now it's Mbappe.
Platini.
And this is Messi.
Number 22.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
23, Bellingham. Substitutions taking place.
Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
Chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Veron really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Veron plays it short. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Vieira. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It's come to nothing. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And it's Vieira. Oh, good-looking ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Can he finish? Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Yoro gets over and intercepts. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. No way through. And that will be it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in it.
Up he goes! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Flamingo! The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, what has happened here? Robson! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pullet looks to get on the end of this. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
Tries to play it through. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking to play him in. He's through here. Now it's Mbappe. And he's gone looking for safety. Van Nistelrooy in the hunt and looking threatening. And this is Rooney. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk. That's a sharp pass. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. And it's Scholes. That's good running with the ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great pick out.
Best really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi, Flamengo finding... And Messi! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. Crosses in it, he gets big! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
O'Shea. Quality ball. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the counter is on. Great vision. There's no flag. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the ball in. Corner given. Corner number 2 then. So it's going to be another corner. Flamengo have their third corner. This is... He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Pulls it back. There's the header! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Flamengo are doing very nicely. Great chance! Really well taken goal. Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. He's a sharp little ball here. Van Nistelrooy. And here's the chance to counter. Rooney. Good ball, good take. He's found a way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's nice.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for the run. That's good play. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Roberto Carlos plays it short. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
Senhoras e senhores, peguem seus bilhetes. É hora de anunciar os números do sorteio de hoje.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Can he finish? He scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammate,
Big chance!
they want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Nicely aimed pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's gone loose. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Now, can they get him away? Nicely weighted ball. Caught offside that time. Messi. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 18. Camisa 19.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Darren
camisa
Fletcher,
9.
and he's picked out the run. That is good alertness.
Camisa 15.
Haaland constantly looking for the ball into the box.
Substituição em andamento.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off set. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Eto'o deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That has been knocked clear. Thuram. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Darren Fletcher. Can he get it through? Oh, that was vital. Scholes. And it's Scholes. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Eto'o.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rooney. And it's Rooney. Rooney going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get on the end of this? Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Best threads one in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He might be in here! And he's well positioned. And the finish! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Teremos uma substituição.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a good spell of possession, this. And here's Haaland. Pirlo. And this is Pirlo. I think we're just about done here. Oh, that should get the job done.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, there's the clearance.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Barone. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Barone. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, look at... Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style. That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you...
And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ibrahimovic. Van Nistelrooy is onto it in a flash. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And they've got a throw. Robson. Nicely weighted ball. Best. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Now he's off and running. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Rooney. Knocks it into space. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Oh, he's been caught napping. Works it forward. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And the finish! Messi clears it away. No goals as yet. Ferdinand. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Thuram. 30 minutes gone. And it's Ferdinand. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
To Chiellini. Maldini. Pirlo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini. That's Thuram. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. No, he's not getting his way this time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Rooney with the short one. And he's heaved it away. It's run loose here. And it's Rooney. Best. And the shot! There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Maldini. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. Spread neatly. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Robson! Robson! Absolutely terrific!
Oh, it was a brilliant way to more or less bring this first half to a close, and you can only applaud such a fabulous goal to separate these two teams, and from a player we should never really doubt.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field, Ibrahimovic.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Maldini cuts out the pass. Looking to play him in. Threads one in. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Schmeichel will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. You like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's had it taken off him. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Casemiro. Best.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Maldini gets over and intercepts. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. It's Hullet. Yaya Toure. And it's Pirlo. That's Maldini. Yaya Toure. The message is clear, none shall pass. Passing nice and neat. He is through here. Oh, what a climb! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Scholes. Best. Searching pass he's played there. Shoots! Oh, in he goes again. Yaya Toure. And it's Pirlo. To Thuram. Gullit.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Shevchenko. Number 24.
Thuram proves too strong, too smart.
Coming on the field. Number 22.
He's got away.
Number 7, Vieira. Substitution.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence takes a shot. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mateus Cunha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, super find. And he's been shifted off it. And he was quick to react. That's a good ball out wide. Can he get it through? Out towards the flank. He's picked his way through. And it's Vieira. Vieira touches it back.
I would think that was the wisest choice.
Thuram. That's Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Gullit. Has a look and plays it forward. It's a really well-measured ball. Cantona receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's got a side of real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
A case now of complete control. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Iniesta. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's going up front in a hurry. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too close.